Hi, this is Donna Robertson with Fabric Cafe and a new segment of Tips and Tricks. Today I want to talk about seam rippers. There are all different types of seam rippers out there, and some of them are kind of gimmicky. They'll take the threads off after you rip out and etc. But I want to tell you my story about seam rippers. Years ago, when my daughter and I were sewing together one day in our quilting studio, I couldn't find my seam ripper, and so I asked to borrow hers. And she handed me the Clover seam ripper. I sat down to rip out my seam, and I took one stitch out, and I went, whoa, that is an awesome seam ripper. It has such a nice slim little tip, and it's very, very sharp. And I said, what kind is it? And I'm looking at it, and she said, well, it's just a Clover seam ripper. It's my favorite seam ripper. What kind are you using? And I said, the one that came with my sewing machine, that I was so proud that I had kept up with it for 10 years. And she said, Mom, seam rippers get dull. And one of the best things that you can do for yourself is give yourself a new seam ripper every year for your birthday. They're relatively inexpensive, and that's what I've started doing. But as I just showed you how quick and easy it is to break those seams, you just slip that right under the edge, and it will just it's just like butter. They're so nice and sharp. So if you would like to look at the Clover seam ripper on our website, we do carry them there, and we'd love for you to come and visit us. And that's Donna Robertson for our tips and tricks.